Welcome, water signs. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot. So, today, together with tarot and astrology, we will find spiritual guidance for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So, guys, we're looking at the week of December 18th through December 24th. And I will use timestamps, I will put them in directly following the live stream. And don't forget, guys, we are on all three platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All right, so I'm going to jump right in because we do have a lot of astrology to talk about. I have some exciting PLR announcements. I've been giving away gifts all week, guys, so make sure that you're keeping an eye out in your email. All right, so let's jump in with the cosmic influences. So December 20th, we're finally here. It's finally coming. Jupiter enters Aries. I've been talking about this for weeks, guys. It's definitely a very exciting energy that has to do with your manifestation. It's a fast-paced energy. It could definitely be very empowering energy also. So yes, I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. Hi, Mina. Hi, Diana. All right, guys. So Jupiter coming into Aries, it's very much about how we make our own luck, right? Hi, Lulu. And our own luck we make with our thoughts. We try to keep positive thoughts, but a lot of times what happens is we get started, and then we kind of give up. Because it's difficult to keep those positive thoughts all the time. But I always say practice makes perfect, guys. Practice makes perfect. So I've been telling this story all week about this young lady on Facebook who reached out to me. She's also learning how to read tarot. And of course, she wanted me to just look at her cards and see if I had a different idea of what their meaning was. She, of course, had it on her own. Guys, it's just a tool. Everyone can read tarot, right? But I love that she remembered that I always say practice makes perfect, and she was definitely trying to practice. So really, that's all you have to do. But if you feel like even though you're trying to replace those negative thoughts and you feel like it's still not working, you're still having a lot of negative thoughts, you can definitely find something that could help you, like an activity. I mentioned morning pages all week because I got morning pages idea from a book called The Artist Way. And morning pages was about a morning routine that you did 7 days a week. You woke up and you wrote in your journal, and you wrote in your journal 3 whole pages, regardless of whether you had something to say or not. I found that uh, routine a little difficult at times to fill 3 whole pages. But in the book, she suggested that even if you couldn't fill those pages, that you just wrote, I don't have anything to say, for 3 pages. I actually did that. It didn't take very long to actually have something to say and start writing other things. But here's what I noticed, guys. We wake up with a lot of heavy negative energies. Many times we go to bed exhausted, and when we wake up, it's the first thing that we deal with is heavy negative energy. We're very hard on ourselves first thing in the morning. So morning pages, one of the ideas that I got from this is you release all that negativity in those 3 pages before you actually start your day. And then, of course, negative throughout the day, it's a lot easier for you to replace those thoughts throughout the day, right? So definitely an idea, an activity that you could do. This Jupiter into Aries, guys, it's definitely a time where if you don't like certain things, you don't like the way things are, you just change them. It's that simple. It's that easy. That's Jupiter in Aries that makes it that easy. So what I'm saying with this energy, guys, is don't waste it. Don't sit and be quiet and hide, and don't go buy 10 cats. All right, it's definitely a time to find your power, guys. Sit, meditate, heal, and then help others heal. Because if you're following me, that's your purpose, and that's what you're going to do with all of this stuff that has happened to you. I want to say too, for those of you that are following your purpose and are doing all the things and you're seeing your manifestations come in quicker. Or you're also seeing that manifestation takes work, it takes action. I definitely encourage you to speak your truth in the comments. Let people know. Encourage new people when you see them come in. One of the hardest parts about this journey is speaking your truth and also understanding that you're not the only one. So most of you guys in here, hi Miss Tina, my moderators, most of you guys definitely always encourage other people, and I'm so very, very grateful for you. But yes, guys, if you're noticing that you're healing and your manifestations are coming in quicker, please share. All right, so let's see. Jupiter moving into Aries, definitely opening up big opportunities for everyone. I really feel like it's ending this me versus you or you versus me mentality. And we're definitely going more towards a we type of situation, right? It's like we're trying to teach everyone unconditional love, and it's very much about everyone. It's a we, not just you or not just me. All right, so December 23rd, actually the 22nd starts Capricorn season. So happy birthday, all the Capricorns out there. December 23rd is the Capricorn new moon. So the Capricorn new moon is really um all new moons bring in new energy, guys, but the Capricorn new moon is going to bring new energy that's going to take a lot of work. So that's why you can see on the left side of your screen, I said, get to work. And I know most of you are like, what? I've been working, I've been manifesting, I've been taking action, I've been building and doing all these things. It just continues, guys. It doesn't stop. So every time that you want something to change or you want to manifest something new, it takes work, it takes action. And now that you're learning and you're doing the things, you're going to want to do it more, right? Well, Capricorn is goat energy, right? I love to talk about Capricorn because they are the tried and true, strongest, loyal, don't give up, hard working sign, right? So I do feel like the new moon in Capricorn is going to bring us new energy that again is going to help us manifest, but will of course require more work. Chiron. I want to talk about Chiron. I feel like not many people talked about Chiron. As I was doing my research for the astrology this week, I really didn't come across it too much. And that surprised me because I feel like Chiron is super important. Chiron is your wounded healer. So it's an asteroid, it's not a planet. But just like the planets, its energy is so strong that it affects our energy. And Chiron, if you look on your birth chart, represents your healing path on this soul's journey, right? In this lifetime. It talks about like the healing path shows you like what you're going to work on healing in this lifetime. So it's very beneficial to understand your birth chart, guys. And if you have difficulty with that, guys, please just check out my Etsy shop. I can definitely help you get your birth chart and I can help you understand your birth chart. But yes, Chiron on your birth chart is going to show you what you're healing. And so Chiron is going direct. And right now, as it's moving direct with all the other astrology that's happening at the same time, this is very much a type of closure. It's an ending of a cycle. It's definitely where you've healed something that was toxic, something that was unhealthy, and maybe something that was like repeated through generations and generations. For many of you guys, this is about codependency. Especially if you're following me, if my messages pull at your heartstrings, bless you, honey. It definitely means that you're healing this codependency situation. So this is really big, guys. For many of us, we're going to see this as a life-changing moment. We're going to remember this time in our journey very vividly. Some of you will actually see this as the beginning of your ascension. So when you look back 5 years from now, 10 years from now, this Chiron going direct is going to be huge. I feel like, again, it should be definitely celebrated. I did use the example of the rising of the phoenix because I feel like that's the perfect example for this particular energy. All right, guys, that's it. That's going to be all the astrology. So let's jump to the announcements. I have some really exciting announcements this week. Guys, make sure you're keeping an eye out on your emails. I've said the list a couple of times. We'll go over it again. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have to take I have to take the video off. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I said my bad. Sorry, Miss Tina. All right. So, guys, Purple LunaRose is now an official Amazon affiliate. I'm so excited to tell you guys about this because I actually tried to do this when I very first started the channel. One of the YouTube creators that helps other YouTubers, become YouTubers, suggested that you start all your platforms right away so that you don't have to go back to it later. Unfortunately, we did not meet blah 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 the requirements for Amazon when we first started. We just didn't have a strong enough following, and it definitely takes a strong enough following to keep the affiliate partnership. So, guys, I do feel like we are there. We have again been accepted into the affiliate program. So, I'm super excited to tell you that from now on, every video I make is going to have the cards we use, all my favorite cards, in the description box. So if you've ever been interested in any of the cards we use, you can now click on the video in the description and click on the link, and it will take you directly to Amazon where you can find those cards. Yes, guys, Amazon does pay me a small affiliate fee. This is a fee that Amazon pays me. It's not a fee that you have to pay me. So I just want to make sure everyone understands that, because I remember when I first started, there was a big misconception that the price would be different. You're just purchasing for them from Amazon, and Amazon is paying me a fee for marketing and putting their link in my video. So yes, guys, definitely a great way to show support and help us grow here. So if you're interested in any of those cards, make sure to check that out. All right, next I have the Facebook stars. Guys, we're doing really good with Facebook stars. I'm super excited about it. So Facebook was actually one of the first places that we got monetized. And we got monetized with Facebook Live Creations. That was one of our first monetizations. Facebook stars came later, and it's a new program that Facebook has started this year. Guys, make sure to check your Facebook because Meta is giving away free Facebook stars in the month of December, and definitely a great way, again, to show your support. I believe it's $25. I keep saying that. I keep meaning to go check, but I'm pretty sure it's $25. We always meet the $25 requirement, and then Facebook matches us everything after that. So it's super cool. Again, Facebook pays us, right? Super awesome. All right, new reading in the Etsy shop. And I want to talk about it because we're going to do a pick a card tonight. And I'm going to actually show you a piece of this particular spread that I made for the 2023 forecast. So this reading is available in my Etsy shop, guys. It's the only place you can get readings from me. Please don't fall for any of the scammers that you see in the comments. I'm never going to ask you to send me any friend requests. I'm never going to ask you I'm not going to send you any links. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. You got to come to me, guys. That's how it works. Etsy link is always in the description box. This particular link for this reading is in this description box of this video. So, guys, I'm going to look at all 12 months in this reading, and it does come with 2 questions. So, if you're interested, make sure to check that out again in the description box. All right, so we're already through the week, but this was the schedule. So don't forget, guys, tomorrow we will do the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, there's the fun stuff, guys. I made this really cool meditation video, personalized meditation video. Sandra, Diana, Miss L, Rachel, Amber, Miss Tina, Carol, Anna, Felicia, Holly, and Jenna. Keep an eye in your email. I have started to send these out. I'm about halfway through now, guys, and I'm going to keep sending them out all week. What I did was I personalized them for you, and then I went and found a scripted meditation that I thought would be most helpful for you personally. So, yes, happy holidays from our hearts here at PLR to yours. All right, I think that is all. No, I did it again. I did this all week. Last page, guys. Sorry, my bad. Thank you, Diana. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you liked it. Super awesome. Super awesome. Guys, it is a small list. I know. I picked the people that have been following me the longest. and of course supporting me the most. And I'm definitely thinking about making more of them. So yeah, just kind of keep an eye out for that. All right, I want to talk about one last thing before we get to the cards really quickly. Definitely a collective issue. I feel like we've been getting a lot. Guys, we have a lot of collective things. Do you guys ever notice that? Like when you're dealing with something and you come and watch Purple Lunarose Tarot, and all of a sudden I'm talking about the same thing, and you're like, what? It's because we're, again, on the same spiritual journey, right? A lot of times this happens with songs. You guys will send me a song and you'll be like, oh, this song touched my heart today, and I just wanted to share it with you. And I'll be like, all right, thanks. And then there'll be like 5 other people that send me the same song. It happens a lot too with questions. So this week we've been talking about the question that I've gotten a lot in the last couple of days. Can you watch too much tarot? So let's talk about that a little bit, guys. It is a really important question, and I do feel like my I guess you could say stance on it has changed a little since I started the fire signs right on Monday. But not much, guys. And it's only because I'm really starting to understand that the intent can be a lot different for a lot of people. So here's what I'm going to say for the question: can you watch too much tarot? Are you ready? I practice tarot. It's part of me. It's part of who I am. It's part of my daily routine. Every morning I get up, I come sit in here, I play some soft, peaceful music. I light a candle. I usually light one of Diana's incense that she sent me. You know what I mean? And I just have a little moment with just me and spirit. And I pull my own cards for the day. I really feel like it's the intent, guys, the intention. Tarot was never made or like created to be used so that you could find out what Bob down the road is fighting with his wife about. I've used this example all week. I feel like it was perfect. It was really meant for healing, for spiritual growth and empowerment, guys. That's what tarot is for. And that's what I use tarot for. Those are those purposes that I use it for each and every day. And I always say too, you really don't need tarot to tell you like what's going on in some crazy dramatic person's life, because everyone always gets the news. You know what I'm saying? Like your neighbors always come and tell you, like, you won't believe what Karen did today. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that happens. If you're using tarot for those intentions, then I would say yes, you probably can watch tarot too much. But if you're using tarot so that you can heal your own heart space, so that you can heal your own soul and you can move on in your journey, then no, tarot is a tool, guys. Just like astrology, just like everything else. All right, so that's my stance on can you watch too much tarot. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's timestamp. I almost threw my timestamp sheet away. I'm getting better, guys. Much better. I feel like Junior's got my cootie now. But yeah, less coughing. My voice, I feel like, is still a little horrendous, but I don't know. It'll get better. You guys love me anyway, right? All right, so here's the cards that I picked out. I pulled out the Heal Yourself reading cards. I did these yesterday, and when I went to get ready today, we're going to use these for energy of the week. I got the Journey card today. Magical Times. We're going to use these for the main spread. And then I'm using the Magic of the Unicorns this week for guidance. This is an oracle gift, an oracle card set that Junior gifted me. And then I've been using Llewellyn, but I feel like all week I've been told like it may not say Llewellyn. So Llewellyn Tarot to clarify for now. And then, of course, we'll close out with the Moonology Oracle. All right, guys, let's timestamp Cancer. And let's do 1919 because I waited for it. All right, Cancer. So this is for the week of December 18th through December 24th. So I've been telling everybody all week that the Heal Yourself reading cards are not on my list in the affiliates. I can't find it anymore, guys. And I'm just saying, if you can find these cards, hold on to them. I'm going to try to find them so I can add the list. But yeah. All right, here we go, Cancer. Are you ready? Self-sabotage comes out for energy of the week. I feel like we all know what self-sabotage means. Soulmate is here too. So you have 2 and 14. Soulmate, there's 3 different types of relationships, right? There's soulmates, there's karmics, and there's twin flames. There's no other card in this particular oracle. It's just soulmate. I don't feel I'm not saying you can't self-sabotage with a soulmate. You absolutely can, but I don't feel like that's what this reading is going to be about, Cancer. All right, so let's get to the main spread and let's look and see what is the challenge or obstacle. And it could be like, I feel like the earth signs. There was a couple where the card came out and I definitely thought it was going to be one way, but it wasn't. So maybe you're healing some sort of self-sabotage. You're ending some sort of cycle, maybe. You're at least thinking about it. All right, Cancer, let's see. Challenge or obstacle? I got 2. I got sacred space and dreamer. Take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. And then Dreamer says, your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic of life. All right, so you're overgiving, you're overdoing. That's the self-sabotage. That's the cycle. I do feel like that's what you're going to be working on this week. Cancer, I can totally relate. I'm a Cancer rising, but I have a lot of Aries. And the Aries definitely gives me like this push. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a constant push. Like, it's hard for me to like be in my sacred space, right? All right, let's look at lesson learned. So we have destiny. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. So Cancer, I feel like you already know this. So something about your purpose. Oh, I know what it is. Ooh, I'm in trouble. So, you know how I always say when you know something, you have to do it, right? And like you can't like rebel against it because you know, and spirit knows that you know. So I always use my like self-care, self-love as an example. I always say, like, you know, you guys have to fill your own cup. Like you can't pour from an empty cup. Like don't feel bad for taking care of yourself. Like take a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. And then when I don't do it myself, like spirit gets me, you know what I mean? Get a little bit of a spanking. I like to call it instant karma. But you know what I mean? So I feel like Cancer, I'm talking to someone very much like me, where you have a knowing, you have an understanding, something you're supposed to be doing. So you know that you're pouring from an empty cup, or you know that you need some sort of break. And this could even be about like, because the dreamer card is telling me like maybe you're doing something for someone else, Cancer, and you're not really doing it like for yourself. All right, let's look at the outcome. The journey card comes out. It says, focus on how far you've come, not how far you have to go. You will find help in unexpected places. So I do feel like you get some sort of assistance this week. Again, Cancer, it's very possible that it comes through in your journey, your twin journey, of course. But I feel like too, Spirit's trying to say, like, don't be so hard on yourself. There's definitely something here about needing to keep pushing or needing to keep going. And Spirit saying, like, maybe you can take a little downtime and focus on you, Cancer. On the bottom is the power card. All right, so let's pull some Llewellyn. Sacred Space and Dreamer definitely gave me like you're not going after your own dreams. It's like you're not spending time with yourself. So it tells me like you're overgiving, overdoing for someone or something else. Interesting. The High Priestess comes out. So the High Priestess is it's my favorite card, not one of, it's literally my favorite card in tarot. I'm so sorry. But the High Priestess sits at the veil. She has all the wisdom, all the knowledge, right? And nothing is a mystery to the High Priestess. It is to all of us, but not to her, right? It's like she's abundant in knowledge and wisdom. But there's definitely an energy here of like, again, you know something. You have this abundant knowledge of something. But for some reason, like the only way it's going to be challenging for you and deal with self-sabotage is because you're not giving it to yourself. It's like you're sharing it with everyone else, but you're not taking your own advice. And we have the Four of Cups for destiny. Cancer, you could be like literally trying to ignore the journey. So the journey's hard, right? Like it's not fun. I don't know, like I get really interested when people like want to be on this journey and they're like, oh, this happened to me. And it's just like you're saying. And it's like, no, it's not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to wish this particular spiritual awakening or this type of spiritual awakening onto anyone else. I mean, it's just not I don't know. There's a lot of benefits. I feel like we talk harshly about the journey a lot because it's so hard, right? But there's definitely a lot of benefits to the journey. But I feel like I'm definitely talking to a Cancer that's like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know if I'm even a part of this anymore. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely kind of getting that feeling. All right. So the journey card, focus on how far you've come. I feel like Spirit's saying, don't be so hard on yourself, Cancer. But I also pick up the feeling the help in unexpected places. Okay. Nine of Swords in your dreams. All right. I know that sounds bad, but it's not really. Page of Wands. I kept trying to like dig in the deck to get the card out and it wouldn't let me. It made me just pull out the top one, which of course is not a fun card. It's the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords does talk about anxiety. Some of you may have trouble or having difficulty sleeping, but Cancer, most likely you're having telepathy in your sleep. The High Priestess, remember the veil. She sits at the veil between heaven and earth. You're blocking it out. The Four of Cups. Nine of Swords says that's why you're having anxiety. You can't sleep. And Page of Cups tells me that it's spiritual. And then so I definitely get like telepathy with the journey card. So messages coming in your dreams, guys. I mean, I can't not do it. I just can't. Guided Dream Journal, guys. I have this link in my description box. I made this book, published it, designed it. It asks you specific questions. It helps you interpret your dreams if you're having a hard time understanding what they are. And Cancer, I'm definitely picking that up. If I'm talking to a Cancer and you're like, I don't remember my dreams, I've been saying for weeks, guys, write down your first thoughts of the day. There's those morning pages for you, right? But write down your first thoughts of the day because they can help you pull out those messages. A lot of times, those first thoughts you have are the messages that you received in your dream. Is my alarm going off? No, it's so my alarm. I swear this happened to me. Is Mercury retrograde already? Is it the 29th? All right, guys. Please forgive me. Yeah, I totally messed it up. I'm so sorry. Ooh, look, it stopped. Did it stop on its own? How interesting. Maybe that was somebody calling and not my alarm. Yesterday was my alarm. I know, right? We'll stop after the Cancer and check it just in case. But yes, guys, write your dreams down. All right, Cancer, let's do some guidance. Please forgive me. I swear, guys, wait till Mercury really does go retrograde. I'm just saying. All right, so a little guidance for Cancer. And remember, I'm using the Magic of the Unicorns Oracle cards. I did add those to the list, guys, so they are in the description box. Cosmic Emerald. It's number 31. I feel like this is the first time I've pulled this card. It says create perfect health and access divine abundance. Following over there on the High Priestess, right? I feel like that's what you're supposed to be doing, but super interesting, the sacred space. And the perfect health is kind of connecting for me. Your messages that you're getting could have something to do with your health. I just want to say, Cancer, I know that they are for me. All right, so we have Stargate of Lyra, expand your casual chakra and enter the unicorn kingdom. So you know how we always talk about the chakras? This oracle deck made me go learn that we actually have lots and lots and lots of chakras. Hi, Miss O. All right, last one for Cancer. Go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. That's going to fall on that 9 of Swords, where I feel like you have a little bit of anxiety. You're getting messages in your dreams and you don't want to deal with the situation. So it's difficult for you, or you don't understand. I shouldn't say you don't want to deal with it, because it's very possible that maybe you're just not remembering your dreams, so you don't understand the messages, something like that. Guys, write the things down. All right. Let's close it out for Cancer with the Moonology Oracle. And remember, guys, this is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions, clearly in your thoughts. 4 of Cups can be a little emotional, but it's not necessarily, a lot of times with 4 of Cups, it's anger. So I do get, Cancer, you are a little angry, but I feel like this is more about anxiety, not being able to understand the messages. A new start is coming. It's the new moon. Nothing will come of the situation. This is the void, of course, moon. So this is the card. So Cancer, I get this card a lot. It's the overthinking card. It's the where you're supposed to pause and reset. So again, sacred space. But instead of pausing and resetting, we overthink and overdo. So I'm definitely picking that energy up too. All right, and you are good enough. It's the full moon in Virgo. I feel like we overdo because we feel like we have, what is the word? It's like we have to do for other people in order to feel worthy or of worth, right? All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Those very, very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Scorpio. I'm glad the internet is holding out. It's been raining all day, like sheets and sheets of rain. I hope that sounds like bed sheets. All right, guys, almost ready. Gotta grab a drink of water. Oh, and I'm waiting for it. So through 33 for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, this is going to be for the week of December 18th through December 24th. I did, of course, talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I'm using the Heal Yourself reading cards. So let's see, Scorpio, what is the energy? We're going to be working with December 18th through December 24th. So the healing card comes out. I see some tears. Releasing something. On the bottom, have faith, 21 and 22. Interesting, because I waited for the 3s. All right, let's pull from Magical Times. Let's see why the tears, Scorpio. Again, it's very possible this is something that is healed. It's done, like you're coming through on the other side. but I noticed the tears right away. We have discernment coming out. See the truth of the situation. Use common sense. Do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So you are sad about something. There could even be some tears here for some of you, Scorpio. But it's like, again, it's something you already know. That's super interesting because Scorpio kind of like that, right? um, Scorpio, we always talk about the emotional, deep, intense pull, right? Um, a lot of times Scorpio kind of likes it's kind of like Cancer got that card that said sacred space, and Cancer is having a hard time like pulling away and spending time on their own. Scorpio doesn't have no problems spending time on their own. All right, so let's pull lesson learned. We have creation. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today. Your choices become your reality, and that part is definitely sticking out. Sometimes it happens like a neon sign. So your choices become your reality. All right, let's pull for the outcome for Scorpio. We have flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Bend, don't break. Okay, so I feel like it's not something old. Look at that. Cycles. I just got done saying it's not something old. All right, it is something old, and you just keep doing it over and over and over. But I feel like it's maybe like maybe it's an old situation, but like it's come up again, something like that. And I feel like you may have healed from the situation, or you dealt with it last time, something like that. But it's like I feel a little bit of backsliding here, because of the discernment card. So it's like, you know, that the choices you make become your reality. So you can choose to do like the unhealed path, Scorpio, or you can choose to go with the healed Scorpio path, right? I do feel like it's something difficult, challenging because of the flexibility card. So I'm not saying, Scorpio, that you shouldn't be doing this, or like it should be super easy for you or anything like that. It's clearly very, very challenging, but I do feel like you have a choice here, and your choice could be go back to the old way of doing things because it's easier this way, or go to the new way of doing things where it may be more challenging than I'm already experiencing now, right? So the cycles card on the bottom says, we're all becoming. Surrender to your changes, release your fear, and trust the powerful process. All right, Scorpio, let's pull some tarot. Discernment. What is it that you already know? The Page of Wands comes out. Spiritual action, implementing those spiritual lessons, right? So again, it's like, you know, that you can take what you've learned, which has been very challenging, and continue to move forward, or you can release what you've learned, let it go, and go back to the old way of things. I feel like when you originally started this particular journey here, Scorpio, the whole point was to break free from that cycle, right? So the option wouldn't be to go back to the old way, because that puts you back in that cycle. All right, let's look at creation. So the Eight of Wands comes out, and it did come out in reverse. And here we go again with this nonsense. So clearly you want something to come in fast, but it's not, right? It's slow. Healing is slow, guys. Healing in tarot is the Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. And I know you're thinking, what? Wait, Sagittarius, a fire sign. They just go around burning all the things down. No, that's Aries. Sagittarius, more thoughtful, thinks things through. And I'm not knocking anybody, guys. I'm an Aries. I'm just being honest. But I definitely feel like it's taking too long. It's the temperance, the balancing, the feelings, the emotions, finding balance between your head, heart, and higher self. It's like it's taking too long to get comfortable. And it's like you're trying, Scorpio. You've been trying. You're doing it. and then you revert and you go back, and it's like, this is so much easier. But then you get back there and you're like, after however long of being back to the old way, you're like, man, this sucks. I hate it. I don't even know why I came back here and started doing this again. And then you know what I'm saying, try again. I feel like that's kind of what's happening to you right now. It's like it's taken a long time. You're still in your healing process, Scorpio, and something's trying to come up against you. Is it a test? Is it difficult? Is it challenging? Yes, Scorpio, but you're badass, so you have to keep pushing forward. It says bend, don't break. All right, so we have the Hierophant coming out. Super interesting. The Hierophant is about spiritual lessons, but it's also about like conforming. For some of you Scorpios, this could have something to do with a marriage, a contract of some sort, of spiritual contract, of course, and also could have something to do with a Taurus. The Hierophant is representative of the Taurus. All right, so let's pull some guidance out for Scorpio. I'm sensing like a little Scorpio, kind of like, I do what I want, but I don't want to deal with like consequences, right? You can do what you want, Scorpio, but there's always going to be consequences of some sort. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve and accept plenty and prosperity. Soul healing. Absolutely. There it is. Number 16. Align with your essence and see your true colors. Last one, number 33, my favorite. The cosmic sapphire. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth, Scorpio. All right, let's pull the Moonology cards to close it out for Scorpio. I feel like you are getting a little bit of a challenge this week, Scorpio. Do you go back or do you push forward? The energy is gaining momentum. Your dreams need a practical plan. Look at that, full moon in Taurus. And a new romantic cycle begins. It's the new moon in Libra, and look how the scales are balanced. I feel like you pushed through, Scorpio. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. All right, I'm going to clean up. Let's do Pisces next. Pisces, last one of the water signs. I've been really impressed with the Pisces energy the last few weeks. Definitely up and doing the things. All right, guys, almost ready. Let me grab a water really quickly. All right, let's do 4330. 4330 for Pisces. So Pisces, this is going to be for the week of December 18th through December 24th. I did talk about the astrology at the beginning of the video. I'm going to jump right in with your reading. I am using the Heal Yourself reading cards. You got the Selling Out card coming out. You have the Home card coming out. Again, I'm picking up the same type of energy. Cancer was getting a little overdoing, a little overgiving. It may be like a little underdoing. If you feel like you're not overgiving to anyone in particular, like you're not really necessarily out trying to do a bunch of things for a bunch of people, it could be that you're not doing enough for yourself. Selling out talks about the empty cup, right? Depletion. It talks about pouring from your cup until you have nothing left. The home card talks about trying to recreate a happier time, a happier moment. All right, Pisces, let's pull from magical times and let's see if we can figure out what is going on. I feel like it's going to be like Cancer. A little bit of the cups are getting empty, guys. Cups are getting empty and you need to fill those cups. And what does that mean? That means you have to take small, little, mini vacations, mini breaks, mini naps. I don't care. But you have to fill the cup. Energy. Energy is low. All right. Integrity comes out. And there it is. I love it. Rebirth. There comes a Pisces to save the day at the very end. Nature says sometimes all you need to do is go outside, breathe the fresh air to remember who you are and where you want to be. Guys, go outside, touch a tree, take your shoes off, let your feet touch the ground. It's so comforting to ground yourself and can definitely help pick up energy when it's low and even help calm energy when it's too much, right? But I'm definitely getting that there's a low energy here. There's a depletion. It says life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. In other words, fill your cup. No one's going to come fill your cup for you, Pisces. I feel like Pisces has been going through this massive breakthrough. It takes a lot of work to have a spiritual awakening, guys. It's not something that just falls in your lap and you're like, oh, this is the easiest, funnest thing in the world. It's not all the lulu, la fairies and flowers. It's a lot of inner shadow work. It's a lot of accepting yourself for like who you are and why you deal with certain things. So I'm definitely getting that. I forgot to turn that alarm off. I'm definitely getting that the energy is low, Pisces. All right, guys, give me just one moment. Please, please forgive me. Like we did have one getting ready to go though, so it worked out. Except now it's gonna look all crazy. All right, guys, if it's crooked, please forgive me. That's not too bad, right? All right. It was actually not the alarm, but the alarm was fixing to go off. All right, Pisces, integrity, lesson learned. It makes me feel like maybe you did. So the word offend is on here, like being offended by something. It says drop the things that offend your soul, embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Someone could be telling you what to do. But I feel like this is a little bit more of you had this idea that you were supposed to do something and you were supposed to do it a certain way. And it's like now you're understanding that there's actually a better way or a different way. And you're going to have to go do it that different way. Right. So a lot of times with this card, I get like, it's difficult understanding that you may have been wrong about a certain situation or a certain choice. But I will say this, if you feel like you've made some sort of mistake, maybe you feel like you've reverted, you went back to something, that doesn't mean that it's the end of this Phoenix rising energy, Pisces. It means that you're noticing. So when you self-sabotage, you know something and then you continue to do it anyway, but you're noticing it before the self-sabotage and you're stopping it. So I just want to say, like, don't be hard on yourself, Pisces, if you feel like your energy is low and you feel depleted because maybe you started people pleasing again or something like that, right? You're still very much this Phoenix rising. It says no matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, and accept the positive change that is coming. Uh-oh, is it muted? Miss L says mute. Is it muted? Oh, she means mute the phone. It is muted, Miss Al, but unfortunately it'll sit there and vibrate and make this horrendous sound. All right, Pisces, let's see. Why is the energy low? Why do you feel depleted? Why are you tired? The Magician comes out right before I flip the Magician. I'm so sorry. I seen like the egg. You're birthing something, you're creating something, you're making something, right? The Magician, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's like you are creating something, manifesting something. It is exhausting, right? Again, manifestation takes a lot of action. But the selling out card, that's going to throw me off, because are you manifesting for yourself or someone else? Are you manifesting with pure intention, or again for something else? Ten of Pentacles comes out. So this is going to be about your goals, your achievements. I know that Pentacles don't normally, so the Ten of Cups is normally about your family, but I do feel like this is going to have something to do with family. I don't feel like it necessarily has something to do with money. Pisces, I feel like you may be giving to someone or something in your home environment. And I got home right away when I turned the Ten of Pentacles over. Remember, guys, Pentacles encompass everything, not just your work, not just money. All right, let's look at rebirth. So we have the Empress coming out. Beautiful energy. All right. So the Empress, some strong divine feminine energy. And we've known for quite some time that Pisces was on this very specific spiritual journey, right? Two of Cups is on the bottom. Two of Cups, equal effort and soulmate. I've been feeling for a minute, Pisces, that that's where you're headed. That's what you're creating. And if you're definitely stepping into this divine feminine energy, this Empress energy, you're definitely manifesting the soulmate, right? That could be why you're depleted, because that could definitely be intent, right? Like there could be some intent issues there. Remember that the soulmate, when you manifest the soulmate, Pisces, remember when the energy meets, when it's aligned, when you draw this person in, you're at the position where your cup is full. Your cup has, you fill your own cup. You've learned how to fill your own cup. And when you meet the equal effort, or when you align with the equal effort or the soulmate, it's more of an addition to, right? It's not because of, it's because you've already filled your cup, and it's the happiness and the enjoyment and the all the excitement that comes with a soulmate. It's definitely an addition to, right? All right, let's pull some guidance for Pisces. All right, so I'm using the magic of the unicorns, and we're asking for guidance with this situation. The first one, the Cocoon of White Light. It's number 19. It's one of my favorite. I think we got it in the fire signs. I talked about how for the longest time, this is something I do. Whenever I feel like I'm being, what's a good word? Drained. My energy is being drained, of course. Or even sometimes like attacked. When you want to feel protected, something that I do is I imagine this like sphere of white light around me, and whoever I want to be in this sphere at that time, protected. It's always the white light. So I love that this card comes out, because I do feel like Spirit's asking you, Pisces, to protect your energy. It says, rest in perfect love and understand oneness. Understand oneness is going to be about understanding that there's always the connection. It's always there. You have Cosmic Pearl, number 34, and it says, expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realms. And what you could have been wrong about, or what you goals, achievements, like what you may be upset about, could be about your own abilities, Pisces. It's very possible. A lot of times when we're going through this journey, the abilities don't come until later, Pisces. Like you don't notice the things. I'm not saying you don't use them, because you're definitely using them, but you may not notice them until later. You may not know what it is or what it means, right? Magical Crystal Cave, that's going to be really specific for someone. It's number 21, and it says, switch on your inner light and bring forward your gifts. So you're definitely stepping into this divine feminine energy, definitely starting to understand your abilities. I love it because it's definitely that Phoenix rising energy. This is very much Chiron going direct, and we talked about that when we talked about the astrology at the beginning of the video. All right, Pisces, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. And remember, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I'm feeling both. There's definitely exhaustion, depletion. This has been a challenging spiritual awakening for sure. A fiery climax approaches. It's the full moon in Aries. We have a lot of planets moving into Aries, Pisces. So there's a lot of action that's fixing to happen. We also have adjustments are required. It's the third quarter moon. And we also have take time to breathe out. It's the dismenting moon. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. And that's it, guys. That's going to be the water signs for the week of December 18th through December 24th. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you so very much. All right, guys. So this is that time. This is when I will offer free readings. So if anyone has a question, would just like a guidance card, let me know in the comments. And I'm going to show you guys my newest listing one more time, guys. So in the Etsy shop, the 2023 forecast, I am so excited about this reading. Do you guys remember how I made the video with the 12 houses? Do you guys remember that? Miss Al, do you remember getting your free one? I think you won one, maybe. Or maybe you got it in the Etsy shop. I'm not sure. But it's kind of the same idea, the spread that I created for the 2023 forecast. And we look at all 12 months, guys, all 12 months. Yeah, so if you've seen that video on my channel, that's very much what this reading is like. And we go around the wheel all 12 months. We look at love, money, and spiritual growth. And all my readings come with 2 questions, guys. This is a private video that I post privately on my YouTube channel. Only me and you can watch the video. And guys, yes. Coupons. That's what I was going to say. Sorry, brain fart. Coupons. I do make special twin flame coupons, guys. So if you're having a challenging time or difficult time, please don't be scared. Just reach out to me. I already have them pre-made. I send them to you right then and there. And yes, it's definitely my purpose. I'm just here to help. So yes, please don't be shy. Facebook stars, guys, if you sent Facebook stars to me, thank you so very, very much. Make sure to go check your Facebook, guys. Meta says they are giving away free Facebook stars to all Facebook users in the month of December. And then, of course, last thing, don't forget, guys, we will be doing the air signs tomorrow: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. All right, I think that's it. Oh, no, my affiliate links. Guys, if you've seen any of the cards that you enjoyed today, make sure to check those links out in the description box. All right, now I think that's it. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I love you guys. Thank you for coming in here and hanging out with me. I appreciate you so very much. As always, I am always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.